Hi, my dear students and parents. Let me give you a very hypothetical situation. Supposing I walk into a hotel to look for a room, and the reception, they greet me with my name, and they're so kind and they give me a room. When I open the room, I find everything very homely. I find my favorite newspaper there. Let's say that I'm used to reading Indian Express. Normally, I'll be comfortable with Indian Express. I'm giving an example. And it is there. Next day morning, I get up, and in the next room, they are given Times of India, the Hindu or Hindustan Times, but in my room, I get Indian Express. And I go to the table, and they have kept filter coffee seeds or whatever, and there's a dear Sridharan, enjoy a good cup of filter coffee. And in the night, I come back after work, I find a small note with a favorite sweet that I like, let's say Basandi, and with a personal note there. Next day morning, I go for the breakfast, and the manager greets me with my name and say, Mr. Sridharan, I'm sure you will like a hot cup of filter coffee, and before that some pongal and vada. I'm so much happy. How do these people know that I like Indian Express, that I like filter coffee, that I like pongal and vada, and I like the sweet? That is the result of what career we're going to discuss today, big data analytics. Big data analytics. See, the field big data analytics talks about making use of huge information that is available into a data, and that data is made into a personalized relevant data, and then it is used for a specific application, right? So this is the career we are talking about. How do you how much information is generated? You know, I just looked at the statistics that from each smartphone we are generating 40 exabyte of information every month. Exabyte. 1 exabyte is 100 crores GB, gigabyte. And there are 5 billion smartphones all over in the world. So let us calculate the total data generated per month is 5 billion times 40 exabyte times 100 crores of gigabyte information. You can calculate if you have a calculator which can calculate this. That much of information. When you open a phone, every time you open, every time you do something, that information is sent to somebody. Do you know that every minute we send 2.1 billion snapshots, 3.8 million search queries on Google, 1 million people are on the Facebook, they log in at every minute, 1 million people, 4.5 million videos are watched on the YouTube every minute, 188 emails are sent every minute. This much of information. And every time you download an app, it calls for various information, your name, your address, whether you are a male or a female, what is your date of birth, and everything is sent. Information is sent, shared. So there is so much of information is available. And application will come to it a little later. The total business available in big data calculated like this. In 2011, the total revenue by way of big data analytics was $5 billion US. In 2021, it is 62 billion. That means in 10 years, from 5 billion to 62 billion, 12-fold increase. It is said in 2025, the total revenue in this big data market is going to be 82 billion US. By 2027, it's going to be 100 billion US. This is going to be the business. So this is a field where so much of information is available, that information is applied in specific areas. For example, weather forecast. It's very easy to calculate using big data what's going to be the temperature today, whether it is going to rain, whether it is going to snow. Accurately you can predict. If storm is likely to hit about 2 weeks before, you will be able to know using big data. In media and entertainment, as you are listening to some music, next time you log in, you will have a choice, you will have a menu, and you will be surprised what is suggested to you will be your liking. Now, if you are a producer of a movie, you will have information which segment of people like what type of entertainment. So, you will be able to design your product to suit that market. There are two ways of promoting a product. You produce a product and then market it. Or you understand what the market wants, you produce it. This is intelligent healthcare. So much of data is available. Now, for example, a hospital does not want a patient to come back after a surgery for a corrective surgery. How? Big data. The entire medical history is available, age-wise analysis. Who is allergic to what medicine? Healthcare. Today we are talking about pandemic. We talk about the availability of vaccine, where it is available, where it is to be sent. That is possible with big data. Logistics, movement of material from one place to another. Today, with the traffic, which is so severe, big data analysis will give you shortest possible route. If you are using a Google map, I'm sure you have used it and it will suggest the shortest route. Because so much of information is collected and it is delivered to your fingertips. Travel and tourism. Hotels will be able to find out the seasonal variation of business, what the competitor is doing. Accordingly, they can change the package. Customer preferences. Which customer wants what? Which racial people prefer what food? Right? That type of information. The tariff of competitors and how we should readjust. And when is going to be the peak in business? When is going to be the demand? For example, there is a service provider, Airbnb. Airbnb, you want to book a residential accommodation for your stay, it will understand what exactly you want and suggest a list from which you can easily choose. Law and order, of course. The police will be able to find out where exactly is going to be the crime, how the crime rate is going up or coming down, and how to reinforce their police protection forces. Organization will be able to predict what type of customers will want, what type of changes in the market, what discount they want, what offers will work. In politics, for example, I was doing a small little research, big data and politics. Politicians, they should know what will attract which category of people. It's easy to predict their preferences. Right? This is the scope. You can, of course, you can Google search because I'm giving a summary of these various carriers. You can do further investigation on this, where to study, what to study. Advanced analytics for management, business analytics, and intelligent are the areas where you can specialize. I was just looking at which are the places where you can do. Indian Institute of Management, Bengaluru, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, Boston, popularly called MIT, University of Texas, Austin, United States, and also there are online platform, simplilearn, Cloudera, Big Data University, Hortonworks, Coursera. These are the people who can give you more information. Now, in the comment box, I have listed 2 or 3 links. You click it, especially from simplilearn, you will have a 15 minutes video on the various applications of this big data analytics. All right? So, think about it, do your own original research and make use of this opportunity. This is going to be one of those careers which is going to be very, very popular in the years to come. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe and press the bell button so that you get our updates as and when we put more videos. All the best, take care, protect yourself, use your sanitizing properly, wear the mask, maintain social distancing. All the very best.
SRMJV is not just a school, it's a one-time experience.
VM Nagar, Tiruvallur,